Hey guys, it's Yvette, and I have been tagged recently by my bestie Christy over at Georgia Sunshine, and although she did ask me if I would do it, and I agreed, I had not, I had watched someone else do a video. I had not actually looked at the questions. I just kind of heard what I kind of it's sort of like the way I watch everything because I have no time, so I kind of go in and out. I probably shouldn't do that, but I agreed that I would do it. I'm excited to do it. I'm not sure that all the questions pertain to me. It's funny because Christy said, oh, they will pertain to you more than you think. Okay. So I'm just kind of going, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. I haven't really studied the questions. I printed them out. That's about it. So here we go. I feel like I've been doing a lot of these lately. It's after I did the assumptions, which I posted on my blog, I made a comment in the assumptions that I felt like I was trying out for Miss America or something. So, all right, guys, here we go. Now this is a YouTuber tag is what it is. So, they're these questions that are being asked of YouTubers, and we're supposed to answer these questions. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and I got my nails done tonight. Aren't they nice? I love them. Okay, number 1. Have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? Okay. Honestly, this had never, at least as far as I remember, this had never happened to me until recently. And I have received a product and I love the concept, and I think that, after opening it, and I did make a video, after opening it, I sort of came to the conclusion that I want to talk to the creator before I do anything else, because I think, like I said, I think it's a great concept, and I think that it could really work. I just think that there are some tweaks that should happen. I think that it's probably not a great idea for people to get the impression I got first. I think if we can tweak it a little bit and, give a little feedback first, I think that's best. Because as you guys know, I'm not going to be mean, but I'm also not going to lie. And, so as I was making the video, I sort of just kind of came to the conclusion that it could just be improved upon. And that doesn't mean that the box should be tossed out and forgotten about. I don't think that at all. I think it's a great idea, actually. So I do have that going on right now. Let's move on. Number 2, product you use alone but don't show or use online. Product I use alone but don't show or use online. There's lots of things I don't show online. I mean, for goodness sakes. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this means products that I would normally review that I'm not reviewing, but that I really don't know. Because, if I took that very literally, I don't show you the toilet paper I use or show me using it or anything like that. So I'm going to think that that's not what they're asking. But honestly, there are loads of things I use that I don't just put out there. Quite honestly, I get a lot. And so for the most part, if it's quilting related, I will show it. If it is skincare, makeup, some clothing boxes, Yes, sometimes I will get those and I just choose not to open them on camera. That could be due to many reasons. Number one, I realize that most of you guys don't really want to see those, or you don't mind seeing them, but you don't want a whole ton of them. And I get it. Also, maybe I don't have the time to do it. If I'm already scheduled up with like tutorials and sew-alongs and the quilting stuff and the stuff that I really want to focus on, then those things, like if you went to my live last night, I opened a couple of planner envies, and I got like lots of like stickers and stuff like that. Now listen, I love planner envy. I would never quit because I just love it that much. I really do. But I don't share it all the time because I think that, you know, you guys probably don't feel the same way that I do about it. I know you'd probably watch, or some of you would. But I also have to kind of think about what's going to get more views. I mean, I have to worry about how many views I'm getting on my videos. Otherwise, what's the point in making them? If I'm only getting, you know, like a third of the views that I normally get on other stuff, why would I do that? I mean, I still love it. That's not going to change. But do you see where I'm going with it, sort of? Yeah. Okay, so number 3, product you want but won't buy because you don't support the brand. Oh. Product I want, but I won't buy because I don't support the brand. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think I have anything like that. Like, I'm not saying I would never boycott anything, but I think that if I were to boycott something, it would have to do with animal testing or animal cruelty of some kind. And I don't personally know of anything that I want that is involved with animal cruelty or animal testing. So I don't really have anything that comes off the top of my head right now. Pretty much everything that I use, at least, listen, I do my due diligence. I do look for those things. I want to make sure that there's no animal cruelty or animal testing. But I also do tend to trust if they say they're not. I don't mean like trust blindly. I just mean that I do give the benefit of the doubt until, yeah, if and when I hear otherwise. You know what I mean? And that's sort of like, that's what I would want people to do to me. So I do the same thing. I realize that that's like that can be a very fallible way to look at it, but that's what I do. And I don't currently have anything in mind that meets that criteria. Number 4, do you have any blocked words? No, I do not. I have never had anyone... Well, first of all, every time I post a video, I always instruct YouTube to hold comments if they think there's something questionable in it. And every once in a blue moon, I will get a comment that's been held, but like, I'm pretty sure every single time it's been held, it's been for no reason and I just let it go. So I've never had anybody try to say anything like really nasty. Well, word-wise. So no, I do not have any blocked words. I suppose if that became a problem, then I would look into it, but right now I don't think it's necessary. Number 5, do you delete comments? If so, why? Of course I do. If someone is being nasty about me, I tend to leave it in unless it is just blatantly like, really? You know what I mean? Sometimes people are just being mean to being mean, and I think that maybe they're having a bad day or something, and I'll usually try to like crack a joke about it. That's what I'll usually do. However, if somebody comes on and is being mean to my cats, or one of my subscribers, or just in general being like, or says something about somebody who's not there to like defend themselves or whatever, then I usually will just delete it. I don't need that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna try to, first of all, anything about my cats that's not positive, it's out. Period. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Just period. Done. That's how I feel. That's like if you said something terrible about a child of mine, if I had children. No. That's, and then I would just be done. I would delete the comment, block the person, done. There's no question about that. So, yes, I absolutely do delete comments. So, I don't want a whole bunch of negative comments on the channel. If you're coming over and you are sincerely asking a question, even if it sort of comes across as maybe, you know, kind of not negative, but, you know, if you are genuinely asking a question, even if it's kind of questionable that you're like saying something bad about me or whatever, look, I can handle that. Seriously. And I'll just answer it and move on. But yeah, anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Number 6, do you block people? Again, yes, of course I do. Yes, I know I put myself out there. I get that. Doesn't mean that I have to sit back and let people abuse me. You do that, then you're probably going to be blocked. Something has happened recently. I know that you guys probably know what I'm talking about if you, you know, if you're a regular, so to speak. I have not blocked that person. You know, that I just have very mixed feelings about it. And there's lots of history there. So, I do take into consideration a lot of things. If I don't know who you are, thanks, JB, and being negative, then yeah, you're just blocked. I don't need to wait and see if you're going to get nastier. I don't. Okay. So number 7, have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? I think lied is kind of a strong word. I've never lied about a product. No. I will be nicer than I probably should. I have done that. I mean, I'll admit to that. And there were moments, there still are moments actually where I think back about that and think, should I have done that? Should I have just been a little bit more honest? Should I, you know, but in the long run, the stuff that happened with particular things were not going to affect y'all. So, it wasn't like I, you know, was telling y'all to go run out and buy something and it's, you know, poisoning everyone or something like that. It wasn't that extreme. But yes, I've never lied, but I have definitely been nicer than I probably should. I think that that's just part of me too, that where I don't know. And it was only like one thing that I'm even thinking about right now. Seriously guys, I'm not going to name names, but I feel like I had a good reason to do it. That's all. It's not something that I typically do, which was why it's constantly in my head, because I don't normally do that. You guys know that. So, all right. Number 8. Have you ever initially liked a product when you reviewed it and then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? I'm sure I probably have. I mean, listen, there are, especially with, the beauty products like, skincare, makeup, this and that specific kind of thing. Because when I'm opening a box, I will sit with you guys, even if it's like skincare or whatever. I sit there and I will try it and see what my initial thoughts are. And if I think I like something, I'm gonna say, yeah, I really do like this. But y'all also know that if I smell something and it's got like a smell I don't like, I'll tell you that too. Like, I love, what am I thinking of? Sunday Riley, but that Tidal cream, I can't stand it because it smells like cucumber. And that's an Yvette thing. I just can't stand that smell. There's probably nothing wrong with the product, but I will never put that thing on my face again because I just can't stand the smell. I wouldn't be able to stand myself. So that's just and those are all personal things, and so no, I don't come back and say, if something's like really bad, then I probably would say something, but I've actually never had anything that made me so upset that I thought I had to come back and tell you about it. I think everyone can probably make their own decisions. I'll give you my initial thought on the product, but after that, skincare and makeup is such a personal thing. I don't think that, I think that I personally will listen to what other people say, but then I make my own decision. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown woman. So I kind of feel about it like that. Like, you guys will be able to figure it out. Because, listen, I may have some negative feeling toward that Tidal cream, and you guys all love it because you love the cucumber smell, and it probably is wonderful because I love Sunday Riley products. Personally, I love them. But I can't abide by that one. I just can't. So I'm sure that there are people out there who love it to bits. Don't blame you. Okay, so number 9, influencer you don't trust. Y'all, I'm not naming that. I'm not naming people. I don't know. I know that y'all want me to spill the tea right now, but I don't think that that's... I would love to do it because that's the part of me that got hurt because it did happen. But I think number 1, professional suicide. Number 2, in the long run, it's just mean. And I'm just not going to do it. But I will tell you that there is at least one out there. That's all I'm going to say. Number 10, influencer I trust the most. Okay, that's broad. I'm sorry I just did that. I obviously need to put some Kleenex up here. I apologize. Okay. That is very broad. The first person that pops into my head is Christy, Georgia Sunshine, but she's my bestie. So she would always pop in my head first. And influencer I trust the most. Jim's home. I don't know if y'all can hear the garage door. I'm sorry about that. Let me go shut the door so I don't disturb him. Okay. Y'all know how busy I am, right? So I don't have a whole lot of time to watch a whole lot of videos. I do. I love Abadabs. I think she is truly honest whenever she's doing her reviews. And I also think she's cute as bug. But seriously, Christy. Absolutely. Christy, Abadabs. I don't watch a lot of people, guys. Let's see. If I think of, let me try to think of like a quilter. I don't really watch many quilters, and I'll tell you why. Well, first, the time thing. But Also, I'm at a point like right now where I'm trying to find a niche for myself, and I don't want to be influenced by other people right now, as far as a direction that I want to go. And so I'm trying to focus only on myself right now. I know that sounds very selfish, but if I don't do that, I mean, I do look at like what other people are doing, and I also look at like what they might have been doing that is giving them the success that they have and I don't. And I mean, as far as trusting the quilters, absolutely. I mean, unless they give me some reason not to, of course I trust. I mean, I trust them. I wouldn't, yeah, I mean, I think maybe I trust too easily. I don't know, but I do tend to trust before, you know, before I find out otherwise, which, as I said, has happened. But I probably honestly trust anyone unless okay. I think that there's probably questions that are coming later that are going to get into other stuff. But yeah, I think unless somebody gives me a reason to, I trust. Unless I mean, I do have a radar, so I can kind of tell, you know what I mean? Like if something's not right. Okay. I hate that question. Number 11. Secret tips are product application. Secret tips are product application you don't show while on camera. Secret tips. Well, I mean, if I do have any secret tips that I'm not showing on camera, it's probably just something to do with being on YouTube and not really my quilting. If I have any secret tips for quilting, I do share those. I don't think y'all are here to know my YouTube tips. I think that you're here for quilting tips. So those I do share. Secret tips that I don't show on camera would just be stuff that's, you know, back office type stuff that I don't think you'd be interested in anyway, and I don't know that they're really secrets. Product application I don't show while on camera. Honestly, I don't even know what in the world they're talking about in that question. There's tons of things I don't show while I'm on camera. I mean, I know it seems like I show everything, but I mean, you know, I lead a pretty full life. You don't see nearly everything, I can tell you that. Moving on. Number 12. Have you ever showed one product but were actually using another? In what capacity? What do you do? I don't understand that question. Have I ever showed one product but were actually using another? I guess I would really need to talk to the person who came up with that question and ask them what they're talking about. Do you mean like, I really don't understand that question. I'm gonna say no, because I don't know what that means. Number 13, have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No. I always disclose everything. If I'm gonna get, if somebody's giving me something for free, I tell you. If someone's sponsoring me, I'll tell you. If I'm going to make a commission because you clicked on a link. By the way, any link that I give you, 99% of the time, unless I cannot find any way whatsoever to get commission on it, it's going to give me commission. I mean, I'm over here working, and it would be kind of silly for me not to try to get commission on it. Seriously, I mean, that's what we do. I love doing this, but I still have to try to earn money too. Now, anytime I either get something for free or get a commission or have a sponsorship, it does not cost my viewers or subscribers or anybody anymore. It will never cost you any more. It does give me some, you know, some money back or whatever, like getting paid in a very small way. I mean, seriously, like if I have, you know, like I do links for Fat Quarter Shop. Lots of people can do that. It's not just me. But I mean, whenever you make a purchase, I'm only getting like 6%, I think it is. So it's not like I'm making bank. But, you know, every little bit helps, because I don't really get paid for doing this. I only get paid because, you know, YouTube puts ads on my video, but I guarantee you they're getting the lion's share of that, not me. So any way that I can earn money, I have to. I mean, whether I like it or not, money makes the world go round, and I need it just like everybody else. Okay. So I disclose everything, and I just tell it right out. There's no secret about it. I think anytime you click on any link and it's related in any way to a YouTuber, a YouTube video, somebody's blog, I mean, hello, of course they're going to try to get a commission. That's what that's their job. That's what they're doing. So I think it's kind of silly when people say they don't realize that you're getting a commission, or that you might be looking for a commission. Well, everybody who works wants to get paid. I'm just saying, and that's just the nicest way. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's true. I mean, that's what we do. Okay. Number 14, have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? Well, yeah, I did. But only, I'm trying to think. I personally, first of all, I'm the kind of person that I don't really hold grudges unless you do something that, in my opinion, is just like really bad, okay? Then I will never forget that, okay? Guaranteed. But if it's some little, you know, whatever thing, I tend to forget it. But I did have an interaction with a brand where, I don't know that I really burned a bridge. I just kind of started ignoring them, because this particular brand, and I'm not going to name any names, but they kept trying to tell me what they wanted to say, what they wanted me to say in my video, or what they wanted the title of my video to be. And I finally just said, no, I'm sorry. First of all, any review I do is going to be honest. I don't care if you're giving it to me free. I don't care if you're paying me. I don't care. You know, you're going to get honesty, or you have the wrong person. Like, you just need to go and find someone else. I'm not comfortable with that. Bottom line. So I don't know that I would really, to me it was bad, because I just, bad taste in my mouth. I didn't like it. And it was really too bad, because I think I actually liked the product. I think I was going to really like it, but no, couldn't do that. Number 15, have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? No, but I'll be honest, sometimes I wish I could bandwagon with other people, because I sometimes, depending on what the product is, I can be kind of closed-minded. Like if I have used, I don't know, something else by the brand and really didn't like it at all, or something else that happened or whatever, then I can tend to like carry that on to other products they have, and not be open-minded enough. And so sometimes I do wish that I could listen to what other people are saying more. And, you know, I call that bandwagoning, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Sometimes I think bandwagoning is a good thing, like, especially if it's going to open your mind to something else that you previously weren't open to, then I think that's a good thing. And I do need to do that more. Some things I do it with, like, especially like if I think that I said one thing and then someone else says something, and then I hear that other people are saying it, and I'm like, you know, there's a lot of people who are saying that what I'm thinking might be wrong. Maybe I should consider that. And to me, that would be bandwagoning. So I would say, I have, yes, bandwagoned. And I think that in most cases, not every case, but in most cases, I think it's a good thing, especially if it just makes you at least rethink. It doesn't mean you have to change your mind, but if it makes you rethink, and really, you know, give something a try, I think that that's good. Okay, you guys, last one. Things other creators do that get on my nerves. Okay. First of all, I think it's worded a little bit negatively. But I get the gist, and I'm going to answer the question, because there are definitely things. The one thing that I don't like is when someone makes a video where they are reviewing something, or like opening a box, or you know, something like that, and they are not on camera. We just see like their hands and the box. I don't like that. I mean, look, if somebody's doing a sew along and they're like, you know, because I do that. I'll video from above because I think that it's probably more important for you to see the project I'm working on. Or like if I'm sewing, I'll put the camera like on the machine right at the needle, because I think it's more important for you to see the activity that I'm actually doing or watching. That's a completely different thing. But if your video is of, if you're opening boxes or showing stuff and reviewing products, I want to see you. I want to know, I want to see you. I have to be able to see your face, because I'll know if you're being honest. I'll know if you're, I just don't like that. It rubs me the wrong way. I can't watch that. Can't watch it. Things they do to get on my nerves. Steal my ideas. I've had people blatantly go into my description box and copy and paste everything that took me 20 minutes to type in, and do all the research. I will have like all sorts of like, and I don't always do it, but there are a lot of things where I do it for, especially if I'm opening boxes and I'm reviewing. You probably, you know, if you do like something, you probably want to just real quick, just click on something so you're not having to do all the research yourself. So I will do that. And I've had people just blatantly come on into my description box, copy and paste. And I know that they have, because all of the wording is mine. I mean, like Yvetteisms, right? They're just left in there. Really? So, plagiarizing my stuff, I don't like that. I don't mind helping people if they are helping themselves. I really don't. In fact, I will do everything that I possibly can to help people if I think that, you know, they're very sincere and they're wanting to learn something, and they're, you know, maybe need a little push, or what. I'm happy to do that. I don't like people who think that they're just gonna, just throwing this out there, have a collaboration with me and then leave everything for me to do. Really? No. So I tend to sort of steer away from collaborations, to tell you the truth, unless I really have paid attention and know the person. Like, for instance, with So Becca, I'm the one who asked her to collaborate with me because I think she's awesome and I thought you guys would really like her. And I just thought that she just needed a little push. She's about to take over the world right now, so now I'm kind of going, oh no, she's going to be better than me. So I really don't mind helping other people. That's not the issue. I just don't like when people want to take and take and take, and they don't ever give anything back, or they don't appreciate what I've done, or, you know, and I mean, I'm not looking for loads of kudos. I just would like, you know, you could just say thank you. or you know, pull your share of the weight. That's, you know, that's all I'm saying. Other things, I'm sure there are probably other things, but if there are, I've forgotten them already, because like I said, I just don't hold on to stuff like that. I tend to try to work through whatever it is that I'm feeling and then let it go. Mainly because it's just not worth it. I mean, it's not worth it. I'd rather, you know, be happy, do happy things. You guys, that's the last question. And I'm hoping you guys really enjoyed it. If you think that maybe I didn't answer something well enough, you can like ask again, or anything else that you think that you want to know, please just put it in the comments. I read every single comment that I get. Every single comment. I am a little behind right now because all of a sudden it was like, well, first of all, I started doing this, the VLOGMAS for December, and I'm very excited to do it. It's my first year doing it, and it seems like it's sort of directed people to watch more videos and leave more comments, and that is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the interaction with you guys. I really do. But it does kind of put me behind a little bit on trying to read them all, but I promise you I read all the comments, every single one. I want to know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, I'm going to try my best to answer every single one. Even if I can't actually comment back on every single one, I will give you a little heart. You'll know I've been there. I'm the only one who can give hearts. So if you have a heart, it's for me. And all right, I guess that's it, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know that I enjoyed this 100%. But I should probably tag somebody. I have not asked anyone if they wanted to be tagged, but you know what? I'm going to tag Becca. Why? Because she's my protege. And I'm just saying that her YouTube blogging mama is going to tell her, you got to do it, girl. If I do it, you have to do it. Oh, gosh. So look for her to do that in the next week or so. I will make sure she does it. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you know every time I have a video. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Love you guys.